It's the fifth and final round of the McGrady Insurance Northern Ireland Rally Championship. We're at Benone for the EuroAuto Commercials Tyrone Stages. Organisers, the Cookstown and District Motor Club, have put together a total of 14 stages within Ministry of Defence land along the edge of the beach for the 50-plus car entry.
I actually know some of the drivers, so it's very fascinating. I think I've actually had a involvement in the actual rally scene behind being the mayor, so it's good to see being actually invited to it, so it's fantastic.
One driver who doesn't have to race today is this year's champion Jonathan Greer. He's already tied up the championship with co-driver Niall Burns. Greer was recently presented with his winner's trophy from the series sponsors.
To get the championship won for another year was fantastic. This year everything went perfect. We were able to seal the championship up with one round to go, which took the pressure off a bit. The last couple of seasons has been sort of nail-biting going into the last round and having to get a result. So this year was completely different. Everything run to plan, and we got 4 maximum scores out of 4, and yeah, it meant we could go and do a few other things. But I mean, the championship itself was really good for us, and rounds are really enjoyable and good competition for everybody. So yeah, really enjoyed it.
So Johnny's here lifting the big trophy today, but I suppose one of the beauties of rallying is that people compete right across a range of different classes. So we've had a great opportunity today to say well done to all the winners across all the classes, but in fact well done to anybody that was brave enough to get to a start line. I know rally people aren't really interested in just being at the start line, they want to be at the finish line, but it takes a lot of gumption, a lot of finance and a lot of will to get to that stage and then get the car ready for the next round again. So yeah, a big thank you to everybody that got involved all year, and a massive well done to those that came out on top of their class.
I said the first time I got the trophy, first thing I done was went home and read all the names on the back of the trophy and remember those people I'd heard about and things like that. So yeah, it's been very special. For us, it's a very good championship to do for the rallies and for the experience you get, and the pace in the championship has always been quite good, so it means when you do go abroad or go to somewhere else, another championship, you can still be competitive, which I think is a great thing for our local championship cars to have, that it has that competition with the cars and the drivers and everything else being very, very high. So it's been it's been good.
Finton's been heavily involved in rallying for a long number of years. In fact, he just reminded me again about the fact that he won the historic class in the Forest last year. So a bit of life in the old dog yet. He loved me saying that. But we have a whole range of motorsport products. We are heavily involved with those. A lot of guys that are involved in motorsport prep. A lot of competitors. It's not every broker out there that will be interested in that field, but it really is part of our DNA here. We've been doing it for a long time, and it's been really beneficial for us to be able to provide that service to help guys protect their most prized possessions, probably more prized than anything else in their lives.
Johnny really has stamped his authority in the championship this season. It's his 3rd title win in a row and his 4th championship overall. And I have to say he's secured maximum points every time he's gone out for the win. Bit tactical on the 4th round that he did, but that's the mark of the driver, that he can judge his pace just right to get the points he needs.
It's been great to have McGrady behind the championship for a lot of years now, and they've been obviously quite local to us, and we've known them for a long time, and they did sponsor the local club rally for a long time as well. So the McGrady name has always been involved with rallying as far as we've been concerned. So it's it's great to see them come and support the local series and the effort to put in every year and the promotion to put in, and yeah, it's been very good for the series.
There's an overwhelming sense of pride of being part of the championship for sure. So it gives us a great opportunity to actually put something tangible back into the motorsport scene here. So many people are giving up their time freely and dedicating their lives really to this, their own time to it. This is our way of being able to support that and put something back into the pot as well.
The series' most successful champion Derek McGarity returns after a limited campaign, and he sets the early pace. He's the top seed and has won here twice before. His son, Michael McGarity, is also competing.
He can still drive for an old man, put it that way. He's a wee bit ahead yet now. I need a wee bit more practice, but we're getting there, closer and closer. We're just not there yet, but it's just if that there rain would disappear for half an hour, it'd be nice, but still lovely stages. And it's a good job the way it's all set up and run by the motor club.
He actually beat me in one stage earlier on, which I was delighted with. It'll come. I would like to put a bit more effort into my son and see if I can bring him on a bit, and I've had nearly enough of it now.
In car 2 today is Donegal's Aaron McLaughlin. He sits third in the championship and could claim enough points to move up a place ahead of Jason Dixon with regular co-driver Darren Curran.
Just 40 minutes down the road there. We're doing the Northern Ireland Championship this year. We started out in the Polo, but we had to send it for an engine rebuild now, and we had to go back to the trusty Fiesta. Then for to finish out the last couple of rounds. We're in a great wee car in the wet, so it is nice and soft, and she takes it all up very well. So we can only go as far as second. So Johnny Greer has it gone. He's got 4 top points. So it's if we keep it clean, keep the nose clean today, we should get second. Second overall. So I go to jelly in the wet. So I do. But no, the wee car's gripping grand, but there's plenty of grip out there, but then you can just come over a crest and there's a pool of water. We've seen a couple of deep pools of water, like maybe 4 inches deep, and when you hit that at high speed, it's just hold on tight.
So McLaughlin, who was second on stage 1, is eyeing up a top 3 finish to snatch second overall, while Ben McFall Dara Kelly and Sean Ogue Martin are battling for the junior title.
The day's the decider for the junior championship, so my friend Shay Ogue Martin there in the Rally 4, me and him has grew up together racing all our life, so it'll be a good wee battle with him today. So well,
from the start of the year I've been doing well until the third round. Had a bit of I hit a bank and hit the car, so it put me out of really the championship, but it's sort of a year of learning, so I'm happy how everything's going at the minute. I'll not win the juniors, but at least I've done as best I could.
It's going well. We've wrapped up the Class 4 championship. We had won there in the last round, so we're just seeing how we can do in the junior championship. Just hoping for a finish, get home with no damage, and just enjoy the day.
I am driving a Mitsubishi Evo 9. She's a Group N car, manual H pattern box. It's a 4-wheel drive, 2-litre turbo. It was my dad's car, so it was, and he rallied it for 15 years or 12 years, so it's just a good going car. Like, it's been around a lot of rallies over time.
I haven't done much rallying in the wet, but I do enjoy it. Coming from between racing buggies and go-karts, the wet has always been good, so I'm used to it.
It's good to be racing close to home. At least if something breaks, you can get home quickly to get the parts, But it's nice. It's nice to be near home and nice atmosphere around home. Nearly everyone here, so it's a good job. I like it.
There's plenty of grip, but it's just with the lie in water, it's hard going into a corner and having the confidence to push. But I'm sure we'll get quicker throughout the day.
It's different than usual. It's different racing down wee roads beside the President. It's something different, and it's always good for something different. And it's shorter road, it's tighter road, so
you have to be cautious, but you still have to push. So
no, it's enjoyable, but just the low visibility with the grass on the banks. It's definitely a learning curve.
After stage 1, Ben McFall puts his Mitsubishi Evo into the top 3. The current leader in the British Rally Championship is here today, Callum Graffin from Toonbridge.
My name's Callum Graffin. I am driving a Rally 4 Peugeot. It's very tricky stages, so it is. It's very hard to know the level of grip. Some places there's a lot of grip. You want to push and then you realise there's no grip. The car's working alright, it's just the different change of surface is it's difficult to know. I think both championships are good. For our championship, all you need is a bit of competition. You don't really need that many entries, just competition and competitors is the main thing.
And Motorsport Ireland Academy driver, who usually competes in the European Championship, Jack Brennan from Kilkenny, is also home.
It's very good stages, are very tight and technical, so there's a lot of driving in them, but another good, nice short stages as well, so they're another good fun. We've been competing in the certain rounds, the junior ERC, so hopefully now we'll be back out in Rally Carradigan now in a couple of weeks' time and see how we go from there. Europe is a completely different level. The rallies are so much longer and there's big massive recce's and stuff, but it's challenging, but it's good fun at the same time.
Trevor Ferguson from Cookstown is an event sponsor, as well as taking part.
It's going well. It's actually the first time I have driven in the wet out on we'll call it roads, even though it is through the range. You know, I've had it on the track before in the wet, but it took me a wee while this morning getting bedded in, but getting happier every run there with it. You know, quite happy with it. Pushing on. Well, I think after today, if I stay where I'm at, I'll end up 4th in the class and about 6th overall in the championship. So happy enough, you know, because I'm past being up there with the top boys now. I'm only out for a bit of crack, you know.
Richard O'Lone from Dungannon is set to take the Class 9 Championship today in an ex-Junior World Champions car.
Ex-William Crichton car, the Junior World Champions car, and now mine. We've been struggling a wee bit on the stages this morning, but we're starting to gather the thing up now and made a mistake in the second stage. It cost us about 40 seconds this morning, so we've gathered ourselves up now and starting to climb back into position again. So for us, the wetter the better. We have 4-wheel drive there, so it helps us against escorts and stuff like that. So we can power on through it. You know, the wetter the better, and running those Pirelli tyres, they're super. So we're sort of hoping it rains more than it is even now. A couple of boys there that we're keeping an eye on in front of us, and we're just trying to peg them off, you know, one by one. So we lost 40 seconds that second stage, as I say, and we're just trying to peg that back. I don't think we'd all 40 back, but look, somewhere in around 20th, 21st, 22nd overall we'll be delighted with, you know, something like that.
Gareth Sayers and Gareth Gilchrist were 8th fastest back in 2018 and improved to 5th in 2019. Today, 2 early stage wins puts them only a second back from leader Derek McGrady. Barry Morris sets a brilliant time on stage 5 in his 2-wheel drive Darien, keeping in touch with the contenders on the overall leaderboard.
touch wood, so far it's all smoothly. It's actually my father's car. My car's not ready, so I'm conscious to get it home in one piece. It's great. Short loop, tactical, fast. There's a wee bit of everything in it. Yeah, it's competitive. There's very little difference in the time, so any wee slip up at all. It was good racing. It's not too bad, to be honest. It's hopefully reflective in the times, but you know, when you get a good tyre and a good setup, it's okay, it's manageable.
And after stage 8 is only 2.24 seconds behind McLaughlin, who is third. As the rally progresses, it's tight at the top. McLaughlin and Sayers sharing stage victories to close in on the all-day leader Derek McGarity. There are just 7 seconds between the top 3, but it's McGarity who hangs on for another superb victory.
That was excellent. It was very, very slippy and treacherous in places, but same for everybody. Towards the end there it dried well up, but by the time it dried up there was a lot of mud and sand with the cuts on the corners and stuff, so it still remained very, very tricky.
With second in the championship in his sights, Aaron McLaughlin broke a drive shaft and was unable to finish. So he finishes third in the series, with Jason Dixon hanging on to second. But McGarity wasn't the top points claimant, having opted for the open class. So for the first time this season, Barry Morris, rally runner-up and two-wheel drive competitor, scored maximum points.
Look, it's obviously nicer when it's drier, it's faster, it suits the car better, but look, even this morning it was still enjoyable in the wet. You just have to just go with it. It is what it is, but still happy to get a finish in one piece. Yeah, I needed that wee bit of luck, so makes it worthwhile.
Ben McFall was fourth overall to be crowned the junior champion of the season.
It feels good. It feels good to win. I really do like it. Fourth overall was a really good result today. There's a lot of R5 cars, Rally 2 cars, on the way, but we finished where we could, and we drove well. We stayed on the track. We didn't take any too big a risks. We just wanted to finish today.
Emma McKinstry, daughter of rallying legend Kenny, wins the women's championship.
It's very good. I mean, the rain today has made it very technical, very tricky. You just don't know what is around the corner with standing water and different things like that, but it's the same for everybody.
And the best female co-driver is Olivia Chambers in car 19. Sponsors and organisers are all very happy with the event at Benone and the Northern Ireland Rally Championship overall. Well done to everyone involved.
The course, it was varied. The first set of stages would have been tight and twisty, and the second would have been more flowing. Very good, smooth tarmac, very seldomly used, very safe, and I would have said you couldn't ask for much more.
I finished 6th overall there, and I think 2nd or 3rd in the class after the top ones we took out of it, so pretty good day for me, and a new car to me.
And we're up here every other year. We've been here for 10 years on and off. Very welcoming venue, very welcoming people. Sandy Arthur's a co-chair where we service out of. Couldn't do enough for you. I couldn't say enough good things about them. And we're always grateful to sponsors, because a lot of people talk about sponsors, but very few put their hand in the pocket. And fair play to Trevor from his company, EuroAuto Commercials. He actually did it.
Well, this has been a great concluding round to the championship. We've had a real drivers' rally today. Super stages, a bit wet in the early part of the day, but they dried up really nicely, and great feedback from all the competitors. I think Cookstown Motor Club have done a great job today. McGrady Insurance have really stepped up this year. They've really increased their commitment to the Northern Ireland Rally Championship. And of course, in the second half of the year, we're still to see the McGrady Insurance Northern Ireland Forest Rally Challenge come to its conclusion. 3 great rallies still to go in that through the forests. So McGrady have been a long-term title sponsor of the championship, and this year they've really helped us big time, big step up in their commitment.